We are back home after 5 days away on the Carnival Radiance out of the Port of Los Angeles. We were able to spend just an incredible time, and I wanted to give you a room tour of 1337 on the Carnival Radiance for the holiday weekend that we had. It was really a nice room. We had some friends that were going as part of our group, and we decided that they had never been on a cruise before, and if they had a connecting room, which they did, we would take the connecting room so they didn't feel awkward about that or anything. And it was nice. Honestly, we generally get a balcony room, but this Oceanview was certainly doable. And it had everything that we needed. You know, we came in, we were able, you know, when you first come into the room on these ships, there is a restroom right there, and I'll come back to that. But as you go into the room, you can see that there is a sofa with a little table in addition to the bed and some other space. And that's important to Dave and I because we work out of our cruise rooms, right? So if I'm sitting on the bed and that's the only thing in the room, it's not of comfort to us. And I was pleasantly surprised. My first reaction was honestly not too shabby, right? And it had a great deal of storage for us, always important when you have more than one person, right? Always important as a solo cruiser too. You don't want to be tripping over your bags. You want to know that there are little cubbies, that there are drawers, that there's a safe. You want to be able to open up the closets, and you want to just feel as though this is your home for the next 5 days, and not to feel like you are just a temporary, I don't know the word, you know, what's less than a guest, right? You know, an inconvenience to the cruise line. And I certainly didn't feel that. I certainly felt that everything that this room had to offer was comfortable and doable. I was especially appreciative of the extra shelving in the bathroom. The shower was a little smaller than I'm accustomed to, and I'm a little larger than you might be accustomed to. And so it didn't feel awkward, but it just felt like it could have been a little bit bigger. Some of us are more enamored of the shower tub combination. Others don't care. Didn't matter to me because it was well appointed. It had a bar for me to hang on to as well in case, you know, the ship goes a-rockin' or something. I get nervous about those kind of things. But we had all the room that we needed to lay out our things and store them underneath, both in the bathroom and outside of the bathroom. I kept coming back to the closets. You know, the closets were great. They are part of that hallway when you first walk in. I think if I had one thing to say about this was not enough USB ports. And that's a valid claim. You know, when you get a ship that's a little bit older, you know, and this is a class ship that I believe, if memory serves me, was redone in the 2020. But it didn't look beat up. It didn't look like anything other than a good, comfortable place to stay. And we had a great time. And every now and then our room steward would pop by and give us his carnival magic. All in all, I would recommend room 1337 on the Carnival Radiance. And when we came home, we missed it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.